Dear viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Aquarians and it's for the month of January, a little bit over 2026. My dear Aquarius, this is your general reading, which means different areas of your life, everything you need to know for January and a little bit over, from all aspects of your life, different areas, not just one specific. Whatever the heavens, the universe wants you to know, it's all going to be here. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you here. Thank you all for being here. My deepest, best wishes to each and every one of you. May you have a prosperous 2026. May it be filled with prosperity, abundance, and safety for you and your loved ones. I will start now with the reading. Oh, I was welcoming you, my dear Aquarius, until I got a phone call. I was disrupted, but it's okay. We're back in track again. I'm looking at one of the most important messages for you, and let's start with this here to see what is the most important message from the heavens for all Aquarians. Glasses on, and let's look. And it says you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Wow. My dear Aquarius, there's a chapter that's coming to an end. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. Now, something is ending and a new chapter is beginning. That is absolutely magnificent. That's truly good news. Now what I'm going to do is take on another message from this deck to see what else you need to know, my dear Aquarius. And it says renewal of life. A new lease of life is starting. A new life, a new partner, a new business, a new life. And that life that's coming, the new one, is going to be spectacular. Let's see one answer or guidance to something you're thinking about right now, that you're worried about or concerned about or wondering about. Excuse me. Let's have a look. And it says within the next few months. It's all going to happen for you within the next few months. Perhaps if you're wondering when, as an answer, as a question, the answer is within the next few months. It's all going to happen. That is wonderful. That was I really like this reading. So far, it's been spectacular. All right, now let's take on further information and see what else you need to know. We're starting with this deck here. The truth for all Aquarians. Two messages. Oh, two messages have come up without me cutting. That's never happened. I mean, that rarely ever happens. But it says justice is going to be all for you. And there's a large amount of money destined for you. There's going to be a drastic rise in your money. And justice will prevail. Everything is going to be happening for you in your favor. Whether somebody's done the wrong thing by you, if you've been wronged, you are getting all the justice and a lot of money coming your way. Wow, they didn't even let me cut. That's very interesting. Okay. You are destined for a lot of money, which is really great news. Now, let's move on to the next level. Just bear with me. Move some cards away. Now, we're taking two messages from another deck to see what else. I'll be cutting twice. So I'll just put this over here. Move this a little bit like that. That's better. All right. And the first message for all Aquarians, it says you're not quite happy now. You're feeling unhappy, maybe a bit disconnected, not quite there. Emotionally, you're not very happy. You don't like where you're at and you want things to improve. And guess what? They are improving, because even it says your emotions and your partnerships are going to be doing better in this new renewal of life. So let's have a look at the second one. It says there may be, you may be feeling as though someone is deceiving you. You may be feeling somebody's envious of you. And also the Seven of Swords is about, I have to say what's in what it's written here, but the Seven of Swords is about wanting to leave something, procrastinating, not quite happy with how you feel or the truth, but you've been holding off because you don't want to disappoint someone. There's something you want to end, but you're not ending it because you don't want to disappoint someone, but you know it should end soon. So it's that kind of a situation. We'll see further. We'll try to understand further. Okay, now I'm going to take two messages from this deck to see what else. Wow, that's three messages. Okay, very interesting. It could be concerning two people, this situation. Two people, like two energies. One of them could be Scorpio. And it looks like it says to me within 3 to 6 months, which is, how they said within the next few months. Here we've got within 3 to 6 months. Now, the Scorpio card is connected to the Death card, which means transformations, endings, and new beginnings. It could be connected to someone that is Scorpio. There is a situation, yeah, it is the Death card. I'm sure it's written here. So as you can see, it is about endings and new beginnings, and it says timing between 3 to 6 months. Wow, 3 to 6 months from now. And the next one is Aquarius. It's you, my dear Aquarius. It's all about you. It says 2 to 4 weeks. Something is happening, something wonderful within 2 to 4 weeks. You will feel independent. You will feel more assertive. You'll be more detached. I see detachment. So, and also one of your wishes is being granted, the star. The star is about wishes being granted. Wow. It is also about freedom. Aquarius is about freedom. Being free and having your oldest wish being granted. Okay. The next one is all about dolphins. Dolphins are all about luck. It's about harmony, peace, helpful people around you, supportive people, communications. It's about humor, fun, being in tune with others, collaborating, and joy, and abundance also, by the way. This the dolphin, it's about abundance. Now I'm going to take on 2 messages from another deck, and then I'll continue on for all Aquarians, or maybe just one. One message is enough from this deck. Let's have a look and see what it says. Right, it says, I will contact you when I'm able to. Right now, my life is too complicated to bring you into it. But know that I do want to talk to you. Somebody really wants to talk to you. But at this point in time, they're not free. But they will be free very soon, within 7 weeks perhaps, so up to July. I see communications happening. It says, I will contact you. So if you are, and it's happening in this year, 2026, the year of the horse, and freedom. So that is wonderful. I'm going to take on 2 messages from another deck to see what else you need to know. And we've got winning money. This is big time. Winning money. There it is. A lot of money is coming, because that's what this is. This is a lot of money where you really have to think how to deal with, what to do with. A lot of money, a drastic rise in your money, major rise in your money, and money that you need to protect, money that you want to put into investments. You are going to be thinking so much about this money. Excuse me. About this money, how to protect it, what to do with it, and everything. There's a lot of money. This could be, this is a payoff for all your hard work, for everything you've done. This is like a gift from the heavens, reward for who you are and how much you have persevered. You have been persevering and not leaving a situation. You're finally going to be recognized and rewarded. There's advancement in your career. There's professional work. There's fame and recognition and rewards. So many rewards coming your way. It's endless amounts of rewards coming your way, from windfalls to large amounts of money to gift of money to major rise in money. So much is coming. It's just incredible. So prepare for that. That is truly magnificent. All this unhappiness is going to come to an end. All right. So we've got this together, the money and that. Now let's move on to the next level. Let's see what else is there for you, my dear Aquarius. Oh, wow. My God, the gift of money now. Unbelievable. There is a gift of money now coming. First we had winning money. Now we have the gift of money. And this is the seal. The seal is all about big money. It's about business contract. Maybe some of you will grab a big major business contract that's going to bring you so much money. It's about documents, gift of money, like I said. Some of you are going to be doing careers and writing or clerical work, paperwork, but there is the seal, which means you are going to be having permanency, and the seal is going to be a situation or a contract will be sealed. It'll be yours, and it's going to be permanent, and it's going to be established. So that is wonderful news. Excellent news. Now, I'm going to move on to the next level, which is this one here. 3 messages to see what else you need to know, my dear Aquarius. 3 messages. I'll be cutting only once to get the 3 messages. And we've got fear. There is something maybe you are concerned about. You have got some fear, some anxiety. Maybe because you know that there is something that you are worried about. You're overthinking something, and it could be the negative outlook towards something, or there may be some information that you're aware of. Maybe your comfort zone is going to be questioned, or you might be questioning whether will you be in this comfort zone, or are things going to change. Subconsciously, there's a lot of emotions and a lot of fear. Again, there's fear. You are afraid of, and this is the moon. The moon is going to reveal a lot of truth to help you with your fear, to see where you stand and what's coming. There could be deceit. You might be worried about deceit, like there's deception twice now. Things may not be as they appear. There's something inside your intuition is telling you something isn't right. And the moon shows this is connected to Cancer also. Those of you who are Aquarius with Cancer in you, it shows that your intuition is saying something isn't right, something you're fearing of, like there's something that you're worried about, and there's something hidden, but you can't put your finger to it. You don't know exactly what it is. But you know what? The moon will eliminate everything and show you the path. You'll know exactly where you stand and how to move forward. So that's good news. Right, we have the Pisces card, Neptune, the ruler of Pisces, and this is all about confusion. Not seeing clearly, trying to escape from a situation. Some of you could be dealing with fantasy, codependency, addictions. Maybe you're addicted to something which isn't good for your health. You've really got to pay attention. You've really got to remove all the confusion and the illusion so that you can see things clearly. And the moon is going to help you do that, so you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry at all. There's a lot of water energy here. We're going to find out more about these people as we go along. Now, there is the beginning of passion, and the sun. This is what you don't see happening. The sun is going to be shining in your path and giving you strength, radiance, power. It's the heart chakra, happiness, truth revealed. So all the illusion is going to disappear. You will have the truth. And the Ace of Fire is the Ace of Passion, beginning something wonderful, a new start where everything is like renewal, a new start that's going to give you everything, a lot of happiness, new adventure, a new lifestyle. You're going to be able to take action. All your desires are going to be met. This is spectacular, absolutely spectacular. Now I'm going to take some tea leaves, and then I'll clarify the cards. Let's have a look what else you need to know, my dear Aquarius. Wow. The beetle. The beetle is about abundance and winning a windfall. Wow, you got money all over the place. That's enough. Money, 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 winning, money here. This is money. I'm going to show you again. This is winning. This is the gift of money. And then finally, you got, there's too many here. The beetle. The beetle is about wealth, according to me. I'll get to the tea leaf later, but the beetle is there, and there's winning, and there's a gift of money. And of course, the Seven of Pentacles is so much money that you don't know what to do with, how to deal with, how to invest, what's the best course of action. It's just magnificent. You are going to be so abundant. It's going to be overwhelming. You are going to be loving where you're at with this money. And when this money comes, play the lotto or the lottery. Have a look at your money reading. I really advise you, because I feel like something major is taking place in your life, without a doubt. The beetle. Okay, so fortune is exactly similar to what I said. Good fortune coming your way. It's luck and wealth and abundance coming your way, and sometimes a windfall. Okay, let's have a look. There is someone of Chinese year of the dog. It could be a Scorpio dog. We got Scorpio, Chinese year of the dog. Someone that maybe you might be dealing with, you might be having some friendship with or pleasure with. This could be someone that you are, someone that you can trust, someone loyal in a way, and someone that you might be working with. Some of you are working with someone who is born the Chinese year of the dog. But there is one major challenge to overcome, and you will do it. You will overcome it. I see that. There is a woman with dark complexion, dark hair, dark eyes. You're dealing a relationship with a female energy woman with dark complexion or dark hair. That's for sure. There's that one. And what else is there? And then you got the funnel. You are going to be sifting things through and seeing things clearly and refining everything around you. You are going to be learning lessons. Frustration period is going to be over. You are going to be seeing things very clearly, like with the moon. You are going to overcome anything that's standing in your way. Now I'm going to clarify the cards, some of the cards, to see what else you need to know. And I'm going to start with the fear, because that is the most important one here. You seem to have fear all over the place. Let's have a look at the fear for all Aquarius. What is it that you're fearing? or there is an area where you feel defeated. You know it's coming to an end. All your efforts are not working. So you know you've got to take a stand, fight for what you believe in. And some of you are afraid of relocation. You're worried about relocation. Maybe you want to take a stand and you're against relocation. You don't want to relocate. That could be another factor. So I'll just put these over here and we'll see further. Maybe something is happening too much. Or it might be in connection to someone of fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. This person might be wanting to leave. Okay, let's have a look at the Four of Cups, the fact that you're not happy. What is that all about? Okay, well, something is going to happen. And look at the moon. It's all about relocation. I'm going to take this card now. Relocation. There is going to be news and information that's going to become available to you. And when that happens, you're resolving a problem and taking advantage of an opportunity. The moon, again, is going to help you twice because there's the moon again. This is the moon and this is the moon. The moon is going to clarify things, make you see things clearly. Everything hidden agenda, all the secrets are being revealed so that you can see where you're heading, what to do, and where to end up. Like you'll make all the right choices. And many of you are going to make the choice of relocating, moving to a better place, a better life. The sun is going to be shining in your path and it's going to help you with everything that's happening. So you have nothing to worry about, the moon over here. But the Eight of Wands is about a great opportunity where you have to take action quickly. Don't procrastinate. Don't take your time. Move forward and take advantage of a situation because it is going to be a great opportunity for you. Maybe it's the opportunity of this wealth. Let's have a look at this wealth. The Seven of Pentacles. This money, let's look at that money. Big money is coming. It's connected to someone of water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Or it could be coming to two people, yourself and someone that's got water energy, Scorpio, Cancer. You might be uniting your money together with someone. But there is a lot of wealth. This could be inheritance, a lot of money that you want to protect, that you want to put together in something. One more challenge, and this is happening. This is all happening for you. And look at this. Money, 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 and more money. So much money coming your way. I'll just put this one here. Have a look. This is ground-changing money. My dear Aquarius, this changes everything. Your lifestyle, your home, your residence, everything gets changed. So that is truly magnificent. I love this for you. The energy is magic in this money and in this wealth and in this abundance and the fortune that comes with the beetle. Okay, let's move on to the next level, which is this card here of freedom and the ending of a chapter. The Aquarius card, your card. It says that you are going to be rewarded big time for all your efforts, all your sacrifices. The heavens applaud you for a job well done. You will become victorious. You're mastering something and getting victorious about it and getting applause from people around you or even the heavens more. Or the universe rather than people. Something hidden, something spiritual hidden that you're not aware of, that's coming up very soon. And I think it's going to set you free and put an end to something that's been overdue maybe. It's ending. And it will, at the same time, it will answer all your questions. Let's have a look at this situation where you were supposed to leave some time ago. You've been waiting. Oh my God. Remember what I said? I said the Aquarius card is not the death card. It might be the death card in this deck, but it's also the Fool card. Freedom. You are getting your freedom. Great news is coming. Something's happening very quickly and you're set free. Absolute free. Free from all cares and worries. Everything you've been worried about is over. So you are leaving a situation behind and justice is going to prevail for you. Let's have a look at justice. It could be leaving someone behind who's a Libra with fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. But I feel like justice is going to be all for you. There is going to be someone of fire energy supporting you in the next move. And there's the Four of Cups, being unhappy. This unhappiness is going to come to an end because of someone new enters your life that supports you. Fire, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. We're going to find out when I do the research with the star signs. We're going to find out who this person is. But ultimately, you will know the signs and you'll get to understand everything. I'm just going to take two more decks and get some information from them. Then I'll do the signs. Your soulmate, what's happening, who's coming, who's leaving your life. Oh, okay. Let's have a look. One more for Aquarius. And there it is. All right. Let's just see what's needed here. Glasses on. Right. It says here, there is romance. romantic feelings. It says your feelings are real and they're worth exploring. You might be feeling very romantic. You might be feeling something towards someone, and they're saying they're real and they're worth exploring. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Romance is going to happen without a doubt. That's magic. Okay, let's have a look at things that are from your heart, somebody else's heart. We're going to take 3 messages. Could it be these 3? No, there are a lot. For all Aquarians, and there they are. Who's thinking what, and what are you thinking, what other people are thinking, and let's have a look. You can ask a question while we're doing this and get an answer. It says, being around you makes me nervous. Someone's very nervous when they're around you. That means they really like you and they think highly of you, maybe. You are the best I have ever had. You are the best I've ever had. That's magic. That is beautiful. I feel like you can see right through me. Somebody really feels like you read them, like you understand them so well, seeing right through them. Now, let's have a look at the star signs. Now, my dear Aquarius, what you need to thrive, and your soulmate usually is number 1 is earth. You need earth more than anything. Second, I would say would be fire, but without the earth, the fire won't be well, because you'll end up arguing. So the fire needs earth, and you need earth to be able to have fire and earth. Not water. You're never good with water. With water, it doesn't work well. It tends to come to an end after a while. So with air energy, you do go well as long as there is earth. You've got to have earth if you want to be long-term with an air energy. So your soulmate is practically earth, number 1. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, number 1. Then comes, because I'm seeing a lot of water here, Pisces, there's Aquarius. Aquarius, like yourself, you're wonderful with Aquarius. Absolutely incredible. Always Aquarians, they end up together. You'll be wonderful also with Libra or Gemini, as long as there is strong air. Without air, it won't last. So your number 1 is earth. Did I say air? Earth is your number 1 soulmate with a little bit of fire. Okay, and then the third section is the air energy. Nothing to do with water. And that's why it seems like water is a situation here that you're leaving behind. All right, now let us start. I'll be shuffling and cutting, taking 2 cards all the way till the end, and then I'll find out exactly who are these people that you are dealing with in your life, who you're consumed with, who's coming in your life, the soulmate that's coming, what you're being set free from, who the Pisces is, who the Scorpio is, who's the Aquarius in your life, and so forth. Okay, so I'm going to start cutting the truth for all, and then at the end I'll put it together. And look at this, how magnificent. You've got Capricorn and you've got Virgo. Both are earth energies. Strong number 1 earth energy. So the first thing I was talking about was earth, and there they are. The heavens and the universe just confirmed it. Earth is what you need. Second is fire. Third is air. Then we've got another earth, Capricorn, and then we've got water energy. This will just cancel, we'll put it away. You don't go along with water. Next, we've got water again, Cancer. Cancer can be family with Aquarians. They usually are family. And then you've got another earth one. You see the earth? It's thriving. You've got Taurus, you've got double Capricorn, and you've got Virgo. And that's what you need. That's number 1 for you. Now, let's move on. The next one, I'm going to be getting a few. There's Taurus again, earth and water. Okay, all Aquarians, soulmate, and people that you're with. Some of you might not have even met your soulmate. Okay, fire comes second, air goes third, Gemini. Right, I'm going to keep doing until I get a few so that we can know the majority who they're dealing with. If you're new here, that's how I usually do it. We've got fire, Aries again. We got moon, Cancer. Cancer's all over the place. Wow. Okay, let's keep going. A lot of Aquarians do deal a lot with water. It goes with this Pisces. Remember, there was another Pisces, says that's 2 Pisces. Mercury, which is the ruler of Gemini and Virgo. This unites with the earth energy now, because Gemini and Virgo with Mercury, it just makes it that if you are going to be with an earth energy Virgo, they will have air, and that would be a wonderful soulmate because you got the earth, so that helps you. Okay, we got fire, the sun, ruler of Leo, and we got Uranus, which is air energy. We'll go right here, which is your ruler, so that makes it 2 Aquarius. Oh my God, look at this, 3 Aquarius. Remember, we had Aquarius here, and there's now Uranus, the ruler of Aquarius. That makes it 3 Aquarius here, very strong. Aquarius always, like I said, goes with Aquarius. Fire, fire, Leo and Aries. A lot of air energies do thrive with fire. They need fire, but they need more earth than anything else. So Gemini goes over here with earth. Why? Because this is Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio. Because we've got Mercury, which is, we don't have any more Gemini on its own. We don't have Virgo on its own. It's Gemini, Virgo. Okay, we keep moving until we get a lot. Fire energy, wow. Aries and Sagittarius. Let's keep going for all Aquarians. Wow, Pisces. Oh, there's that one, Pisces. And there's the Mercury, Gemini, Virgo again. Okay, I'm going to be cutting to get the... And okay, so we got set a lot of Capricorn I can see, and a lot of Aries. Capricorn keeps coming. And you know what? You do go very well with Earth energy, Capricorn especially. You do exceptionally well. Pisces, Uranus again. Aquarius here, yourself. You are going to be dealing with someone like yourself. You might be in love with someone like yourself. Because, like I said, Aquarians always end up together. The next one, there's Aquarius again and Capricorn. So everything I'm saying, the heavens are confirming and reaffirming, and I love that for you. We got water, Scorpio, we got fire, Leo. I'll keep doing it until I get a few, so we know what the majority of Aquarians are going to be dealing with on a high level, or what are you already dealing with. There's Uranus again, Aquarius, you again. So many Aquarians, like probably a large amount. I won't give a percentage, but a majority of you are dealing with Aquarius like yourself. And there it is, over and over, as you can see. Sometimes it can be a spouse or someone that you... Look at this, how it's pushing itself out, Capricorn. Or it can be a family member, Aquarius. Aquarius always have Aquarius also in their family. It could be a close cousin or a sibling. Okay, so we got Neptune, the ruler of Pisces, and we got Earth, which is Venus. And I think... Okay, we got Leo, a few more shuffles, and that should be enough, I think. All right, 2 more shuffles, and I'll stop. Okay, so we got Scorpio and Leo, and 1 more shuffle. This is the finale. If there's anything else that needed, let's have a look at it. And we got Neptune and Sag. That's it. Let's stop here. It seems to me that many of you are in wrong relationships. I shouldn't really say that, but many of you are in very, very unhappy situations, because I can see a lot of water. And air always disturbs the harmony of water. It doesn't mean that you disturb. It's just water and air. Water and air, you are air, my dear Aquarius. There's always turbulence, and there's always miscommunications, and there's always trouble, and there's always conflict, and there's always disagreement. That's why I always say air doesn't go with water. Now, let's move on to the soulmate. Let's talk about the earth, because that's what you are meant to be with, to be happy. So I'm going to take Capricorn and calculate Capricorn, because I feel like there was a lot of Capricorn. I could be wrong. There's 5 Capricorn, okay? And I did see the devil, but it didn't come out, so I won't talk about it. We've got 5 Capricorn. Let's have a look. I feel like Virgo is very strong too. Virgo with Mercury, Gemini, Virgo, and there's 3 Taurus. Okay, so the second, yes, is Virgo, Gemini. So let's talk about this. As for Earth energy, my dear Aquarius, you got 5. You got 5 Capricorns. So for the majority of Aquarius, your soulmate is Capricorn. You thrive when there is Earth. You feel grounded. You feel you've got foundation that you can build on. You become powerful and strong. Earth energy. The majority of you, Capricorn. The second on the ranking is Virgo with Gemini, which is another soulmate. Very strong soulmate, and there's 5 of them. This is someone that is of earth energy, what you need, and plus air. So that goes okay with you, because air, you collide well together. You do well together. In fact, there's no collision. So it's fantastic when there's air with earth. This is really wonderful. Virgo, Gemini, someone witty, smart, intelligent, the way you like them. And very good communicator. And of course, grounded, gives you grounding with the Virgo. And the final one for the earth energy, we got Taurus. Taurus here. So now you know that's that one. The second one, which is your second soulmate, I mean, you know, what makes the combination of your soulmate is fire. And I feel Leo was the strongest, or Aries. So I'll just take them all out, separate them so we can understand what's going on. Yeah, I think Aries is leading the way. So there is 5 Aries and how many Leo? 1, 2, 3, 4 Leo. And Sagittarius, 4 Sagittarius. So Aries is leading the way for fire. For the majority of you, you'll be dealing with someone of earth energy. And fire, Aries leading the way. Look at this. So many Aries. This is Mars, the ruler of Aries. So many of you are going to be dealing with the strong fire energy of Aries. Second is going to be either Sagittarius or Leo, because they're both, I think, the same. Are they? No, Leo's stronger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Leo. Oh, wait a minute. So we had 5 Aries. Is that right? Yes, 5 Aries. And then we got 5 Leo. These are very high level too. So the majority of you are going to be dealing with Leo and Aries. They're on the same level, on a very high level at that. So fire energy, Leo, Aries, and second on the list, which is for a lot of you too, but not the majority, is Sagittarius. Okay, so that's the fire energy. Now you know who's leading in each element. And then air energy, of course, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, not 1, not 5, 6 Aquarius. So this tells me many of you have already are with someone that is Aquarius. Aquarius always gets very attracted to Aquarius, just like Cancer. Cancer gets attracted to Cancer a lot. They get very connected. Why? Because they're family. So when you meet them in the opposite sex, you just become very attracted and your soul just connects with them. So that's the same thing with Aquarius. They get connected to themselves, people like them. You're very much alike and the connection becomes overwhelming. So there is going to be Aquarius. I just hope for your sake and for it to lead to a future, a beautiful future and stability, that they've got earth energy in them. So now we go to the one that doesn't suit with you, but they do come as a family in your life, and they do come as friends or siblings or, you know, parents even. A lot of parents, a lot of water energy have Aquarius, and a lot of earth energy have Aquarius. Okay, so what have we got? I think Cancer's leading the way, but I'll just have a look. Water energy, but you don't get along long term with water energy, that's for sure. Long term, it doesn't last. Okay, so Pisces, wow. So I think so far could be either Pisces or Cancer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Pisces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So with the water energy, many of you are dealing with Cancer and Pisces. The majority of you are dealing with Pisces and Cancer. There's 5 of each. The majority of you dealing with water energies. And then there are 3 Scorpios, okay? That's Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio. 3 for the second level in the water energy. That's what I think, and that's what I see. And the reality of it all, my dear Aquarius, the only time that you would be happy is when you have an earth energy that has fire. If you ever meet a fire energy and you're head over heels with that person, if they don't have earth, just fire, at the end of the day, it just doesn't work. It becomes too much. If you are with an air energy and there is no stability of earth, not fire, when you are with Aquarius, you need to have earth so that you can have the foundations. You do go along exceptionally well with Aquarius. You go well so much with fire and so much with earth. In the earth, you find your stability, your home. You feel like you're home with an earth energy. Let me know, have you met the earth energy? Who is now we know that there is Aquarius very strong. You know what? The Aquarius here is overwhelming. Remember how I said there was 6, but there's also this one. So there's 7. I'll just put it up there. Where is it? Here. Where is it? Say Aquarius. You see that? So there's 7 Aquarius, my dear Aquarius. So you must be head over heels with someone that's Aquarius, or it could be your family member or best friend. So that's the end of the reading. Of course, you, my dear Aquarius, give me a thumbs up if you enjoy it, but you can put an end to this, or rather perspective, a larger perspective, when you actually tell us who is the Leo, who is the Virgo, who is the Aries in the fire, who is the Capricorn, who is the Taurus, and who is the Virgo Gemini in your life. And who is the Aquarius more than anything else? Who are the water energies like Cancer and Pisces? Who are these people in your life? And Scorpio is 4 because there is another Scorpio. So even though we had 3 Scorpios, but that Scorpio becomes absolutely 4 here because we had another Scorpio. All right, so let me know what you think. And your feedback is beautiful. Please continue your support by watching extra 2 videos a week in support of my health. It means the world to me, and I'm in absolute gratitude if you would consider that. My best wishes to you always, in every way. Love and light, and namaste.